Hi everybody, it's Honest John. In a rather surprising move, at least to me, the military decided to remove the ban on women in combat. Now, I have no doubt that there will be some controversy about this, but the fact is that over the past 10 years, everybody who was deployed to Iraq and everyone who goes to Afghanistan is in combat. War today is not lines of armies fighting each other across a plain. It's small battles fought between troops and insurgents. There's no longer a front line. There's no longer a rear. There's no longer a behind the lines. Everywhere is the battle zone. That being said, it is important that the Pentagon did not lower the standards for eligibility to be in combat units. The standards remain the same. If a woman wants to be part of a special forces, she's going to have to be able to do the same things that is required of the men. Anything less would endanger her and her fellow soldiers. It's reasonable to assume that most women will not be able to qualify. But the fact is that most men don't qualify either. These troops are put through torturous training and testing designed to make sure that there are no weak links in those units. So they will continue to be made up almost entirely of men. And the regular combat units, the grunts, will also continue to be primarily male. But it will no longer be assumed that women can't qualify. They will sink or swim according to their own merits. The fact is that the number of designated combat troops in the military is pretty small. It takes a lot of people to support the guys who actually are designated to go out and fight. There are people who spend their entire military careers typing or counting things or making sure that stuff gets from here to there, or driving trucks, or any number of tasks. And these things are essential. They are valuable services. They are as important to the men fighting as anything else. But sometimes people who do those things wind up in combat zones. And when the unit comes under attack, they have to drop what they're doing, grab their guns, and run and fight the enemy. No matter what your official duty is, when the guys on the other side of the wire are trying to blow you up or shoot you, you're in combat. It doesn't matter what the rules say. So lifting the ban on women in combat simply recognizes and acknowledges the reality that everyone in the military nowadays has to be prepared to deal with. Thanks for listening.